Online Racing is sponsored by Elgato, who created this lovely stream deck. For more information about the stream deck, the link is in the description below. Good evening everybody and welcome along to the night round of Apex Online Racing's GT3 League for Xbox Tier 1 on Project CARS 2. It's been a while since we broadcasted on Xbox One for the GT3 Leagues, but I've been busy the last 2 weeks doing some really cool stuff, which I'm not going to go through in this stream because it's not all about me. It's all about these lovely drivers who are going to be racing tonight in Texas Road. Now, for some of you that were watching the IndyCar Leagues back ages ago, you do recognise this track as a bit of the oval, but also they do a bit of the road as well. And also, this was broadcast a bit in the last season as well of GT3. So it's going to be very exciting for the drivers to get into grips with what they'll be up to and getting across today. So I am Jess and I'll be your commentator as per usual. And I'm soloing today like I usually do, so you get a glimpse of me and there's someone else just staying stationary in the road. But anyway, let's get cracking then with the action as qualifying has just got underway. We have got 7 minutes and 30 seconds of qualifying, so we only missed 3 minutes, but I was just prepping for stuff anyway, so it's all good. Now, I looked at the championship. I was given a glimpse of how the races went for the last 2 weeks. And due to the fact Wolf didn't start last week, he actually didn't race last week, Moo is leading the championship by 52 points, which it leaves in very good stead, which means it's his championship to lose. Let me just find him on my beautiful, there you go. So it's his championship to lose really. Basically the maximum amount of points you can get in a race, the 2 laps left, is 30, so 35 points per race. There's 2 races left, 70 points maximum is on offer. Basically Wolf has to win in order to stand a chance. And I think if Moo scores, and if Wolf is third and third, Moo wins. So basically Moo has a really good chance. Wolf basically has to win this race in order to stand a chance to take it to the final round, which is highly unlikely. But anything can happen in AOR, anything can happen in a Project CARS 2. So we are very excited to see how these final 2 rounds are going to shape up here. And I really do hope you guys stick around for these last 2 races, which I'm really pumped about. And I hope you guys are pumped about it as well. We obviously still got 10 drivers who are also going to make their marks. There's also not just the top 2 spots there on offer, there's also for the podium as well. Seppel, Ninja, Chaos Fury, Dubersky and Rainbow are around about 20 points, between 5 and 20 points clear of each other. So they need to score some stellar results here tonight to make sure they could get a podium position. So basically right now, Seppel is in 3rd place. He can't win the championship, but the maximum he can get is 3rd. He wants to get 3rd place. He wants to score as many points as possible today. But Ninja, Chaos Fury, Dubersky, Rainbow are nipping up their heels, really, basically. It's anyone's game for the top 8, pretty much. Basically, anyone lower than 8 doesn't stand a chance of getting a podium in the overall championship. But there's some of them are still racing, which is very good to see. And we really want them to do well and give you a good race to get you entertained. And I'm very excited to return to Project CARS 2 AOR. It's going to be exciting. We are powered by Elgato and Thrustmasters. Elgato is used to broadcast this lovely stream using the HD60S, and I also use the Stream Deck as well. So, who are you predicting, guys, is going to get pole position? Now, the pole time we are on at the moment is Wolf. Now, Wolf is a very good stead at the moment. Wolf is on a 1:40.14.1. We could see people go into the 1:13s, 1:12s. But it is anybody's game around here, and it can all change. Any of these drivers can get a pole lap time. It is ever so close. There's a few people going to the pits now, or they're going to send another lap time. Now, there's one car that's stationary on the track. I don't know who it is. I think it's either Ninja or Rainbow. It's Ninja. Because Rainbow, I think, is still going. Yeah, Rainbow's still going, but Ninja's still stationary on the track. I don't know what's happened with him. Probably he's run out of fuel or something. So, we'll have to figure out what happens there. The interesting thing here, it is very dark around this circuit. So, visually, the mapping and the mental model of how they go around the track is completely different. So, how will the drivers fare? How would they approach their pit stops? All will be revealed. And I got a surprise at the end, towards the end of the stream, actually. Some of you may know it already. Probably actually quite half of you know it already. But I got a surprise at the end of the stream, which I'm going to tell you about. If you only just watch AOR on YouTube, and you probably don't know what I'll be telling you. So it's going to be a bit of a surprise. For those of you that do know, please do not give it away, because it'll spoil it for everybody. But what I'm going to tell you at the end of the stream is going to be very exciting. It's going to be a challenge for me in a way. Something I've never done before. But that's all I'm going to say here. Coppernuts is still in the pits. Ben is still out. It's nice to see the livery out there in this really dark. And it's actually quite well lit up here as well. It's quite nice. And for this hour-long race, it's going to decide who's going to be the cream of the creme. So, and Texas can get very hot, but since it's quite night time, it's around October and on the game, then, you know, luckily the weather is clear, so they'll find it a lot easier to get to grips with, basically. So I'm going to actually tell you quickly how the last two races went as well. After this, I'll do it through after the formation lap, or during the formation lap. Moo and Wolf got 3 wins each in a row, but Moo's been a lot more consistent. Moo hasn't had any DNFs. Wolf has had 1. And just to let you know, the Nautilus Live race that happened in round 3, that is not going to have a rerun. That is going to be cancelled due to the fact that, well, I'm not going to say why, because we want to stay positive here at AOR. We want to keep things as fair as possible, you know. Can Moo challenge Wolf for pole? He's got to give it all his might if he wants to win this championship tonight. He can. He has the best chance of doing it. He's got to finish ahead of Wolf, and then he's done it. Basically. Then he can increase his little gap. Chaos Fury and Ninja are the ones that are still not out at the moment. They are decided not to go out. From the Loners in the chat, hello, nice to see you. Nice to see you around. Seppel is still out as well. Let's see how he does as well. I will get a bit of on-board laps for you throughout the session as well. So, it's qualifying just over. But if they're still out, they will have a chance to complete a lap. Looks like Seppel is going to complete a lap. Now, what lap time do you get set? Nope, I don't think he improves. So, yeah. Or we might have one more chance to do it. I don't know. I can see why the oval here is so much different. the road is so much different than the oval. Ever so slightly. Not a lot. Yeah, Seppel slowing down. Rainbow slowing down as well. He's going to the pits. And Ben is slowing down. What's Moo doing? Is he going to get pole? He is still going really, really fast. So, he could be the man that challenges Wolf for pole. Let's see if we can go on board. Yes, we can. With our little lovely onboard camera, as I like to call it. So let's see what he does around this circuit. And I didn't actually see if he got pole or not. Yes, he did. He got pole. That was his best lap with a 1:14 flat. Good job I followed him on that lap. So got Moo on pole position then. Wolf in second. Dubersky in third. Chaos Fury in fourth. Ninja in fifth. VSR Rainbow in sixth. Detox in seventh position. Seppel in eighth. Coppernuts in ninth. And Ben rounding up your top 10. So, Moo has just got his campaign to a flying start. Wolf has won 2 or 3 straight championships in a row. Moo can end that tonight. All will be revealed soon. So, let me just go through the results of what happened at Outland Park a few weeks ago. Wolf won that one with Moo in second. Ninja was in third that race, with Dubersky in fourth. Rainbow was in fifth. Coppernuts was in sixth. Chaos Fury in seventh. And Ninja in eighth. Wait. Oh no, Dubersky in seventh, sorry. I don't know. It's hard to read it from here. But hey ho. Wolf won that one anyway in Outland Park. But in Spa, in the endurance race, Moo won it. And it was reverse grid, I think, as well. So, that was good. And KBH Simulate is in the chat as well. Nice to see you, so nice to see you around. And from the Lowlands saying, good race, everybody. Have a good race. I'm sure the drivers will really appreciate the drivers' good luck. Don't forget, there's also PT Tier 1 and Tier 2 being broadcast live on the AOR channel, if you want to check that out as well throughout this. Obviously check ours out as well, but also check out this one as well, because, you know, we're cool. As all the drivers are getting ready to go on their lovely setup, they do have 2 minutes to get their setup on. So, just so they can have a different qualifying setup, don't forget. Because some of you may be new to AOR and don't know how the setup works. So we have to wait and see what happens here. This is probably our best turnout in a while, which is good. So, we're about to get ready for the formation lap. And it is the AOR rolling start. So they're going to wait for... Oh, what's happened? There's someone that's like, I think it was either Rainbow or Ninja that's probably disconnected. It's not Ninja, because Ninja's still where he is. Wait. Yeah, Ninja's stalled for some reason. Now he's back. I don't understand. It might be lagging, I don't know. But anyway, if you don't know how the formation lap works, basically, the leader goes at a reduced speed, 80 miles an hour, 120 kilometers an hour. And they do that until they get to a formation point. Now, the drivers behind them, they could go at whatever speed they want, but once they catch up to the leader, they go at the leader's speed. Then once they get to the formation point, they all go at reduced speed at 50 miles per hour, 80 kilometers an hour. And they basically go in a 2x2 formation. And then it'll be up to our race leader, Moo, to basically floor it. And that will signify the start of the race. That's basically all there is to it. I'm explaining the rolling start just in case some of you guys may have a Project Cars race coming up and want to know how they work. And this will definitely help you prepare as well. Any of you guys watching the race back, want to wish you guys the best of luck. Hopefully these guys will put on the show for us. I miss this, and I'm very looking forward to seeing what these guys can do. So they're all going at 2x2 formations right now. Are you all hyped for this? Because do you know what? I am hyped for this as well. So hopefully this can go well for these guys. And if you just joined us, you just joined us at the right time. We're about to start the race. So here we go for the 9th round of the GT3 Leagues Season 11. And moves off to a very good start. Wolf has dropped down the field already. He's dropped down to 3rd. With Dubersky getting a very good start in 2nd. Ninja keeps changing position for me. I literally don't know what's happening with him tonight. But anyway, Chaos Fury is in 4th place. He's trying his best to defend off the guys behind him. Seppel overtakes Chaos Fury. Rainbow is under pressure from Detox as well. And a nice overtake from Rainbow there. They're all very close together, very tight together at the moment, which is good to see. They're all within 1 second of each other, and Detox and Coppernut. They're fighting over again. Ben is doing all he can to try and overtake. Yeah, Ninja is definitely having some problems tonight. It's probably his connection, by the looks of things, because he keeps lagging everywhere. That's probably not going to help people in front of the field, but we shall see. Anyway, Moo is already pulling away. And we're already on lap 3. So, it's all to play for here. So the interesting thing, these tyres around Texas can get really hot really quickly for these guys, so they just got to balance it very well. And don't forget, these guys have got to make a mandatory pit stop as well, so that makes things a little bit more interesting for the drivers to be made aware of. And it just makes it, they need to be more aware of their spatial awareness. Now Wolf's about a second behind Rainbow. Let's see what the closest battle on track is. Rainbow and Seppel not that far behind. Seppel's right behind Rainbow. Let's get the speedo and the map for you. There we go. Let's see how Seppel does as he's right over the back of there's a nice train forming with Dubersky, Chaos, Rainbow and Seppel. Seppel did a much better lap that time than his 2nd lap. He's starting to improve his time. Rainbow, I think, is going to be the closest to Chaos Fury. Let's see if he can make a lunge into these turns. This is a very tight couple of corners here that he has to manage. He could have a chance to make the move now. Ooh, there was a spin for Dubersky as well and Chaos Fury. Luckily Chaos Fury was able to keep it together. Nobody's in the grass at the moment. Oh, what a shame. So already a bit of carnage already. That's allowing Detox to try and catch up as well. That is definitely good news for him. Seppel's got to do all he can now to try and catch up to Rainbow, because podium points are at stake here. And Seppel just hit the wall a little bit. Hopefully that didn't cost a bit of damage on his car. That didn't. But Dubersky is on Seppel's tail now. Rainbow is in 4th at the moment, which is good. He must have overtaken Seppel, which he did. Now, sorry if you see Ninja floating about a little bit. Again, I don't know what happened, but we'll just have to live with it. Wolf is now 3/10 behind Rainbow now. This is going to be insane. The championship's at stake. And even though they're teammates, they've got to work hard. They pretty much won the constructors already, but the drivers are still at stake, and both of them would want to win it. Moo's got a better chance than ever to win this. Wolf's, I can see the hunger is in Wolf's eyes at the moment to redeem himself. So I know he can do it. He's got the fight. Interesting thing is, when will he pit? That is the question, but all will be revealed pretty soon because we don't know what the drivers think. Duberski's now a 10th behind Seppel. Duberski definitely improved on that lap. He's going to look on the outside of Seppel. What's going to happen here? He decided not to give the space at the moment. He decided to stay put, which is very brave of him, to be honest. He might get a chance to get another lunge in, you never know. Rainbow's not that far behind Seppel either, or in front of Seppel. So Seppel is definitely catching up, which is very intriguing to find out. Duberski's on the grass a little bit, that didn't help, and Chaos Fury is disconnected. Not entirely sure what happened with Chaos Fury. So unfortunately Chaos Fury is out. He's out of this race. So unfortunately a chance of a podium in this season, really, in the championship, is over for him. But he still has one more race to go, and I do believe he has fighting to make sure he wins the last race, because I have faith in him. How's Rainbow doing? Rainbow is technically in 3rd, but I can't really tell because the positions keep changing between Ninja because of his lag. Looks like Ninja seems to be sorted now, I think. I think his internet problems is fine, unless he changes position, but I don't know. Ninja makes his way past Wolf very nicely, in fact, as Ninja is all the way up in 2nd place now. That's not going to help Wolf in the slightest, but it will help Ninja. Will Ninja be helping Moo or Wolf? We will have to find out. Looks like he's helping Moo, by the sound of it. But yeah, thank goodness the internet connection is resolved, because to be honest, I would hate if a connection would cause people to lose a race. But anyway, right now Moo is pulling up a massive gap on Ninja, which is brilliant to see. If he's in the position he is now, he'll be winning the championship. All he got to do is he basically has got to keep his mind focused. He's got to put his head in the game. I'm already using movie references. To be honest, I don't know why. Movie references are cool. Just saying. And if you want to know what movie that's from, let me know. So yeah, Moo's doing a splendid of a job. Wolf made his way past Ninja. Now all Ninja's got to do is he's got to try and find his way past Wolf again. He still has quite a few more opportunities to do it, which he almost did there into that final couple of turns. But anything can happen here. It's anyone's game. Now, I'm going to find a few facts about Texas Road as well, whilst this forecast is going on. But there's loads of battles going anyway, so I don't need my facts just yet. Dabrowski's right behind Seppel again. These two have been fighting all race on pretty much. And we are about to approach lap 10 for them. He's about a tenth separating now, 2 tenths. He's already nearly on the gearbox. He's got a good chance to fire around the outside. Seppel, nice defending from Seppel there. He got the switch done perfectly there. What I like about Seppel is Seppel knows where everybody else could be going. He's tactical. He's tactical, he knows, and he's very clever. So, very, very proud of what he's accomplished so far. But with this, he is improving. And it looks like, well, to be honest, I don't really want to jinx anything, to be honest. So, I'm not going to say no more. But anyway, we still have a battle for last as well. There's only 9 drivers, but any points count. Basically, anyone who's still in can get points. But the more points you can get, really, at this stage, the better. Especially with these final 2 races. These guys have a really good tank set of fuel as well, which will help them quite immensely to make sure that they do well. Detox is going to try and squeeze past Ben. It's going to be ever so close. Is he going to make it past? Almost. They're side by side now going into turn 2. Ben almost hitting the grass there, which is not the best opportunity he would need, but he still recovers and still stays in 8th place. Very impressed with how this is working for him so far. I never would have expected midfield battles like this to be exciting in this race. But to be honest, it is. I'm very proud of them. And the livery that they chose in the season as well is brilliant to see as well for these drivers. Because they do need to choose their livery. They don't just go to every race alongside, oh yeah, I'm going to have that one. They have a mind to make up at the start of the season, and then they have to really stick to it for the rest of the season. Which makes things very intriguing. Hope you guys can hear me alright, by the way. Fingers crossed. Oh no, we got a spin from Detox. Oh, this didn't help him at all. I think he just lost it in that chicane there. That chicane is very, very tough. So I'm not really that surprised. Ninja has also lost it as well. A lot of people losing it on around about a lap 11. Seppel is still managing to hold on to Dabrowski. It's nice that Dabrowski is also matching Seppel's pace as well. It's nice to see that Dabrowski is actually improving week on week. And you can tell how much also Dabrowski is actually practicing as well. So, good on him. Seppel's also closing up to Ninja as well. We can already see a 4-car train around this Texas road circuit. We're on lap 12 already. And we're around about a quarter of the way there. 25% of the way there so far. We've done like 25% of the race. Moo's already gaining 1 second in the last few laps. To be honest, that is very, very impressive. Not going to lie. Just shows he's managing his fuel, he's managing his tyres. Let's see what fuel he's on. He's around 72.1. And he's not doing very bad on his tyres either. So job's a good one. Job is a good one. We'll Wolf is perfectly fine in second place at the moment. He doesn't have any immediate threats behind him, as it were. But Rainbow has a threat in front of him and behind him. Ninja and Seppel. Oh. Sometimes this can be a little bit chaotic, but who knows what may happen around Texas Road. Texas Road, for me, always brings a lot of surprises, and this is the first one as Rainbow spins. Hopefully this is not a tyre glitch, that would be a shame. No, it's teammate versus teammate fighting together. Let's see who comes out on top this one. Looks like it's Ninja. Ninja is in third. That means I think Seppel can easily make it past Rainbow. That's the thing, due to the fact Rainbow's connection. Oh my word, someone lost it. It's Rainbow again. Rainbow's definitely having a lot of problems with his tyres, by the looks of things. But hey ho. Rainbow's got to make sure he delivers. And he is trying to his best to try and catch up, but he will probably need to pit a few laps sooner than usual, I think, in order to make sure he catches up. Because otherwise he can be in a lot of trouble. But rest assured, guys, it's not over yet. It is not over yet for Rainbow. He has a fight in him. And it's not over for Seppel either. He really wants to get that podium, and he's about 1 second behind Ninja now. Yep, I can tell that Ninja's connection has definitely improved here. To be honest, relieved isn't even the right word. I'm pumped. So lap 15 out of 45 then. Pretty much everybody's on the leading lap. It just goes to show how close it is. And but that means they can't afford to take it easy. They can't afford to become complacent. Detox is still in last place after that spin. Ben is in 8th. Possibly in 8th, I think, but I wonder if Ninja's going to be comfortably in 2nd, because Seppel's closing in. Wolf dropped it down to 6th, but Wolf and Dubersky are in the pits right now. Wolf is now going onto a yellow soft tyres. Not sure if he was on a set of yellow soft tyres before, but I don't think it was. I think he was on a set of red ones. Which don't last very long at all. So, has he made the right decision to pit when he did? I think so. He's got around about 20 to 25 laps. And he's a guy that's known to managing his tyres well. But for him, rain and the dark sometimes do not mix. going to get my glasses on. Because having my glasses is important now, because unfortunately I won't be able to see properly without them. So, if I get them on now, then I should be able to see the action that I'm commentating for a bit better. There we go. So, Detox now up into 7th. Now up into 6th after overtaking Ben. Well, obviously, Detox and Ben haven't pitted yet. So, I wonder how they would fare once they pit. And Detox has just spun. And Detox is out. Detox is out. He is having a horrible race. And his race ends there. Which is unfortunate for the guy that was doing so well to climb his way up the field. So now only 8 people in the race. Which is better than nothing since we started with 10 and we lost 2. Ideally I would have liked to not lose anyone, but at least we not lost a fair chunk. Which I'm proud about. Seppel's going to try all he might now to catch up to Ninja now. He's about 5 seconds adrift. How's he doing on tyres? He's coping well with his tyres actually. I'm quite impressed with it. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. And now Rainbow's in the pits. Rainbow is in the pits. So what tyres will he go on? He'll probably go on another set of softs. Yellow soft tyres. Looks like he is putting on a... No, he's not. He's just putting fuel in. He's just putting fuel in. So that is what he is doing. So he's going out and he's going to join in 7th place. Now how's Wolf doing? Now Wolf seems to be struggling a little bit. He probably pissed a bit too late because the gap has sort of died a little bit. So... But he still has a chance to catch up to the rest of the field. The race is not over for Wolf. He's got to get his head in the game. He's got to get his mindset focused. Because that is very important. Because if you have a negative mindset in a race, then chances are you may struggle a little bit, which is not what you want. It's not what you want in a race like this. So, hopefully he can have a positive mindset, but he doesn't have to pit again. If he doesn't want to, because he pitted already. Because if his tyres are getting hotter, then this could be challenging otherwise. But we'll see. Copenhagen's doing very well as well in 4th, but don't forget he hasn't pitted yet either. I think you might have pitted, you know, because his tyres are getting colder, or it might be that because he's managing his tyres better than most people, which is highly likely. So props to Copenhagen, who's going to try all he might. There's no threat in front of him or behind him as well, so he can basically, in my opinion, he can basically concentrate in running his own race. And that is what he's planning to do. And so Seppel at the moment, comfortably in 3rd. Now, he'll get some good points to secure 3rd if he stays like this. But I know the final race, if he gets 3rd today, then he might want to take the win. But we shall find out pretty soon. Now, most of these guys that are racing at the moment, apart from Copenhagen and Duberski, most of these guys have raced in AOR Tier 1 before, last season, in Season 10. And for some of these people, it is great, it's absolutely fantastic to see an improvement for some of these guys, Ninja especially. Chaos Fury has also improved quite a lot as well. He used to be quite near the back of the field, but now Chaos Fury is out in the midfield, so that is great. But he's out at the moment because he disconnected. On lap 23 now. This is where people start to think more about strategy here. They'll be thinking, oh, can I make it to the end? Or can I not? And the ones who haven't pitted yet, they'll got to be thinking, when is the best time for me to pit? And oh, Seppel spun! Seppel spun! So, I think Seppel's tyres is a bit too cold at the moment, because look, it was on 198 degrees Fahrenheit. Again, I really do need to change that to degrees Celsius, but I can't be bothered to change that right now because obviously we're still on the stream. But that was a huge mistake from Seppel. Well, luckily he's okay and we recovered. But this might have not done him good for his fuel tank now. Duberski's now all the way in 7th. I just took a slight glimpse of him. And he was in the grass again. So this is a point in the race as well where people are starting to make a bit of a mistake, which is not very good at all. Now Duberski has chosen a very good number on this quote. Well, he hasn't chosen it. I can see a bit of damage on Duberski's car on the left. Yeah, look at it. Well, it might be a visual glitch, but look, it is quite... He'll have to pit again. But anyway, the number that Duberski's has on his car It's the same number George Russell will be racing in Williams next year in Formula 1. I'm so excited for him. So, I'm actually quite looking forward to F1 2019 next season. In real life, of course. But again, let's concentrate on this race in hand. Now, Seppel's mistakes due to the way his tyres were getting cold and his fuel tank. He's going to pit again to make sure he takes his time to the end of the race. I think I might have jinxed Seppel. So I did say Seppel's going to do very well. He was going to comfortably go in third or whatever like that. But unfortunately, the powers that be, that didn't happen. But that wasn't a bad pit stop from the Seppel. Again, he's just got to make sure that he forgets what happened just then. And make sure that he gets to the end of the race now unharmed. He's now down in 6th place, which is ideally not where he wants to be. Wolf has got to get 3rd or higher to make sure his championship hopes stay alive. Though basically Seppel has to basically Wolf has to win. If Wolf doesn't win, Moo's champion. Because if I look at the points ever so slightly, I'm just going to do a quick calculations of what the points will be if they do it, basically. So, here we go. Let me just look at points. Now, Wolf is right behind Rainbow. No, Coppernuts, sorry. Wolf could get 3rd place, which is what he needs. Yes, he does. He comfortably gets that move done. That was a very great move there. He basically made it look easy by the sound of things. Very chuffed that he has still done it. Well, basically, point system is basically you'll gain if Wolf gains 2nd in both races, you'll gain 60 points. If Wolf gains 3rd in both races, he gains 54. So basically, yeah, he has to score 3rd or higher, with Wolf scoring 3rd or lower to make sure he stands a chance of winning, of still taking the title to the final race. So that is my calculations done, and I will do calculations again at the end of the race to make sure that I get the calculations right, so do not worry. Moo hasn't pitted yet, but Moo's got quite a comfortable gap at the moment to stay where he is, so he's fine. Coppernuts is now 3 seconds behind Wolf. Ninja comes out in 4th, which is not bad for him. The 2 teammates of Ninja and Rainbow now 4th and 5th position. If you just joined us, hello. I hope you're going to enjoy the last 20 laps or so of this gorgeous race here at Texas Road. And night races always brings out either the best or the worst in some drivers. And as a driver in GT3, you've got to learn how to control all weathers, all temperatures and all conditions in order to stand a chance of doing well. And also, you've got to make sure that they stay consistent. Moo's been very consistent for most of the season, which is why he's where he is now, which is why he's leading the championship, and which is why he could be on course to scoring his 1st championship. So, Moo's in the pits right now. He's got to make a very clean pit stop. Looks like it is. Right, looks like it's going to be just fuel. Nope, it's going to be tyres as well by the looks of things. Or it might just be a stop. Just a mandatory pit stop, just stop in your pit box and go. Didn't see much change really. It might just be his tyres. I wonder if his fuel tank's going to get it to the end. I wonder... Also, I'm also a bit intrigued. I wonder if these... I wonder how much fuel people use per lap. Well, to be honest, it does depend on the person, really. And how they manage the throttle as well. Now, Wolf has got a time penalty. Now, let me check what time penalty they have got. Let me just check. Now, Wolf's got a 2-second time penalty. But he's 5 seconds clear of Coconut. So at the moment, he is fine. He is safe at the moment to make sure that he continues. So I know you guys want to watch the race in hand, so I've turned the standings down. Get your predictions now, guys, on who you think is going to win. Also, don't forget, there's also PC Tier 2 and PC Tier 1 still going on. So, make sure you check out both of those races to find out how these drivers are doing. Because drivers that usually do well may not do well in Texas. But also do keep an eye on this one as well. Because, you know, we are the best. Now, recently, I'm just going to give a little plug to the AOR shop, which is launched today. It actually launched at midnight, but anyway. It launched at midnight, and to be honest, the merchandise that AOR have looks amazing. The people that they've worked hard. We work alongside Gaming Apparel, who provide the kit. And if you want to order your merch, go onto the Apex Online Racing Twitter for more information. I've ordered my merch, and to be honest, I've got to say, I am very looking forward to getting my merch from AOR. I will be wearing it every time I do any AOR related stuff. Whether it be commentary or video editing. Just so I can get a good feel representing AOR. And I'll definitely be wearing it every time I commentate as well. So it will just be a sense of pride. If you want to get the AOR merch in time for Christmas, you got to order by the 8th of December. Because it takes about 10 working days to, well, or 10 days roughly. It's either 10 days or 10 working days. I don't have a clue. But anyway, it takes about roughly about 10 days for the factory at Gaming Apparel to get your order ready. Because, bearing in mind, they have loads of orders to get ready. Not just from AOR, but from loads of other different companies that they partner with. So it takes roughly about 10 days. The shipping doesn't take as long. Well, in the UK it doesn't anyway. Shipping takes, well, for the UK it takes about 1 to 2 days. So once your order is prepared, once your order's like sorted, then it will get sent to the shipping thing, and you will get it in about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Just in time for Christmas. And also be a very good Christmas present as well if you want to get a Christmas present for someone. Maybe someone you know what loves AOR so bad and you want to get some. But I've got one myself, which is pretty cool. So I will probably put up on Instagram as well. I'll probably put on Instagram once I get it, the unboxing and me wearing it. So just keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on my Instagram. I updated my Instagram recently, so but anyway, enough about my Instagram. Let's concentrate on the rest of this race. On lap 31 now, or lap 32. no real battles going on at the moment. But all the drivers making sure that they're keeping it clean. Now, some of you guys in the chat have been asking, how do I join AOR now? There is another league going on in about a couple of weeks' time for Project Cars 2 that are looking for sign-ups right now. More information will be revealed soon about that. So keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on what's going on for that. Check the AOR forums as well to see the latest leagues. And all the information you need to know about joining a league that you want is in the forum thread. So make sure you read that forum thread really carefully. Now, Copenhagen, I don't think hasn't pitted yet, so he's gone into the pits now. So there he goes. It's actually a quite long pit stop at the moment. So not the best of pit stops, but it's not been a bad pit stop. So very good, very, very good from him. So well done. So that puts him in 6th place. Wolf's definitely fighting. I can tell from the way that he's driving, Wolf is pushing. He wants to make sure that he could go ahead and move in order to stand a chance of him possibly taking the title fight to the final race. Anything is possible here. Ninja in 3rd at the moment. His race started a bit iffy at the moment. But he soon recovered, and I think his internet connection sorted himself out, which, very impressed with that. Rainbow in 4th, his teammate. Rainbow was doing very, very well to try and avoid the carnage. He had a few spins, but he managed to recover from that. Seppel had a few spins, but he was at 3rd at one point, but due to the fact he had to pit, due to the fact that he was lost a bit of grip on his tyres, due to the fact that he spun. That is why. So and Copenhagen is doing well to keep up to 6th, but he's under pressure from Dubersky. Good job, I caught that battle in a hurry. Copenhagen is going to do all he can now to try and fend off Dubersky. He doesn't want Dubersky to go in front of him. So, let's go on board with him right now. So we've got a battle here, folks. And we've got it live here at AOR. Texas Road definitely does make things interesting, doesn't it? I'm very intrigued to find out what goes on here. But Dubersky, I do believe he's a little bit too further back to possibly make a move. But not all is over for the guy in the green livery. To be honest, I don't know what nickname to call him apart from Dubersky, really, so always not lost. So, as this battle's getting interesting, let's go back trackside quickly. There we go. There we go. I almost went on the wrong camera, but we were on the right camera, so that's all good. That's all good. For me, it's getting quite hot in my room. I don't know if it's getting hot for you, but it's getting hot for me. On lap 36, it's probably going to be very hot. In Texas, because obviously Texas is in America, in an American place, as it were. So if you guys are liking the content that AOR puts together, please click the subscribe button, because we do appreciate your help and support for AOR as a whole. And make sure you turn those notifications on so you know when to see a stream from AOR next. Because we provide streams from a lot of games here at AOR. So we don't just cover Project Cars. We cover F1, rFactor, Assetto Corsa will be coming back on the channel soon. We've got iRacing, rFactor. Did I mention rFactor? Yeah, I did. Dirt 4. Soon there'll be Rocket League in about a month's time. So we have it covered from all genres, really. So if you have a game that interests you, I'm sure we get it covered here at Apex Online Racing. Duberski's still doing very well to recover. It looked like he was almost going to the pit stop, but he decided that he wasn't going to pit then. Moves definitely very comfortable in the lead at the moment, and on course to take the Season 11 title. I wonder if we're going to get donuts like we did last season for Wolf. I think the championship was decided in the 9th round as well last season, so it is quite common that it gets decided there. So it's nice that I cover championship deciders, because I love doing championship deciders. It makes things a little bit more crucial and tense for these guys. Their Moo's heart must be racing at the moment to make sure he takes it home, because he can't afford to make any mistakes at all. And looks like he's fine at the moment. He's got to be careful on his fuel though, but I think he does have enough fuel. But he probably wants less fuel on purpose, just so he can get the pace. And if he wants to do another pit stop, then he will still come up in the lead, which he did earlier. So Wolf doing very well on lap 39 of 47 now. Wolf doing all he can, but he knows it might not be enough. Ninja doing very well to possibly secure a podium place, or still be in the running for podium place with Seppel and all that lot, because the battle for the podium in the championship is getting pretty intense right now. And also let me know as well, if you're watching, let me know who you think is your driver of the day based on the performance you've seen these guys so far in the stream. And to be honest, it's very nice to have an AOR stream back for Xbox One Tier 1, because last week, well, 2 weeks ago I had Panther rehearsal. Last week I had the show of the pantomime. Oh yes, I did. People are going to probably say, oh no you didn't, but anyway, it went really well. Really enjoying myself. It's been fun to watch, and it's been very intense as well, but I'm enjoying myself. Now Duberski is now about 0.6 of a second now separated between him and Coppernuts. Battle for points is essential, because they're also contenders for a possible podium in this championship, a possible 3rd place if they want to keep their results consistent. And what are you looking forward to about Season 4 of GT3s? Let us know as well. Because Project Cars 2 has been around for quite a long time now. It's probably been around for around about a year and 3 months. I've only got into Project Cars 2 properly in about May time this year. And to be honest, I would never look back. It's been amazing to watch. And it's been good to see them doing their best as well. Moo's doing all he can now. He is doing ever so well. Wolf is trying his best. Oh! Was that a spin from Wolf? Oh no! That could be Wolf's chances of a championship gone now. Oh my word. What an absolute shame from Wolf. He lost a bit of time there, which is probably going to give Moo a little bit of breathing space at the moment. Which I think would help Moo in the absolute slightest. So I wonder how this is going to unfold. We shall see. We've still got 8 drivers. 8 drivers hanging in there. Dubersky now dropping the pace a little bit from Coppernuts, but still is in the same camera shot, which is pretty impressive. We've got around about 10 minutes left of this race to go. Roughly about that. But hey ho. Don't forget the last race of this GT3 Season 11 season. It's next week at Laguna Seca, which is a really great track. So make sure you do check that out this week. I will be streaming that next week, so I'm sure that will be a fantastic stream as well. Like I said, at the end of the stream, I will reveal my surprise. I'm not going to say much yet, but I know some of you guys that know me well on Twitter know what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to say if it's related to Project Cars 2 or not, because it might not be. So, because I don't want to give too much clues away. So we've got XY Angela still in the chat. How are you doing? We've got Moo. And from the Lowlands still in the chat. We've got from the Lowlands still in the chat as well. It's great to see you hanging in now. Hope you're enjoying it. By the way, any feedback on how the stream is going as well will be much appreciated, because I really want to make sure that the AOR streams get better and better each time I do it. So any feedback would be much appreciated. We've got 3 more laps to go. Moo is on it like a car bonnet at the moment. I'm not even joking. So very exciting for Moo to be strong and dominant. And I wonder how he's going to feel as well for the rest of this. Ninja doing very well in 3rd. Dubersky is now within touching distance of Coppernuts. I'm going back and forth between this battle, because that's the only battle we can see on the track right now. So we like to cover battles as soon as we get them. But you never know. We'll find out as soon as the few laps come to an end. And also how these penalties are applied as well. How this is going to work. Now, I've just got a message from Chaos Fury about, but it didn't really say much. But Detox, but no, it was a bit of a shame for Chaos Fury to retire when he did. But for Detox, his wheel was constantly pulling to the right, it was a nightmare. And he apologised to Ben for a couple of wheel bangs. And hopefully his wheel will be sorted for the next round in a week's time, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm just wondering, from the Lowlands, where are you from? I am very intrigued. But anyway, lap 45 now. 2 more laps to go. Moo is technically on the home stretch for these final 2 laps. He can taste the championship now. He can feel it. The maximum of 70 points is on offer. He's got to beat basically, he's got to beat Wolf, which is easy. And he seems to be alright with that at the moment. Are you from the Netherlands? How could I have guessed? Oh, because of your gamer tag. My bad, but yeah. I've known quite a few people in AOR from the Netherlands. And just like to tell you, there is a few reminders that the AOR shop is open today, where you can get some really good AOR merch. And just to let you know, I have ordered mine. It will be coming in the post for me in the next few weeks. And if you want to order your AOR merch by Christmas, you've got to get your orders in by the 8th of December. No later. Don't forget, we're also powered by Elgato, who provide these lovely capture cards where a few of these guys record highlights. And I also use the stream deck from them as well. All those products you can get off from Amazon. We are also powered by Thrustmaster, GT Amiga Racing as well. Thrustmaster provide the wheels and GT Amiga Racing provide the rigs and the seats as well. Moves on the final lap. He's giving it all he's got right now. Wolf drops it down to 3rd. So by the looks of things, Moo has it in the bag. 35 points will be on offer in the next race. And he's going to be clear of him somehow. He's going to increase his gap. So he probably doesn't know if he's won or not. But I think Duberski's still going to try and close the Cobbin up. But all attention is on this man, THR Moo. He lost the last 2 or 3 championships to Wolf. You think he wasn't gonna? He think Wolf was gonna gain a 3rd title, but not this time. It is all, well, it's all here on him as Moo wins the Season 11 World Champion for GT3 Season 11. Well done to him. He's totally deserved it. He's been consistent all round. He's done all he needs to do. He's deserved it. Well done to Moo. The first one to knock Wolf off his perch. Wolf has not defended his title, but we have a new champion, GT3 champion for Xbox One, in the hands of THR Moo. Is he doing donuts? I can't see him doing donuts. Let's see. Nope, he's just there. Come on, if you're watching this, do donuts quickly. You've won. But anyway, Moo has won Season 11 GT3 title and has won this race. With Ninja in second and Wolf in third. The 2-second penalty did not matter to him. Rainbow in fourth, Seppel in fifth, Cobbernut in sixth, Dabersky in seventh, and Ben in eighth. We've had 2 retirements, unfortunately. I can't calculate really who's going to get third place in the championship. I think it is still all to play for with a couple of people. But it's been a good race, guys, and we would like to thank you guys for watching this AOR. If you're liking what you're hearing from me, I put my link to my personal YouTube channel in the description box, so you can find out more information about that. And the links to AOR's Twitter and Facebook are on there as well as links to the AOR website, where you have more information to join the leagues now. Information about the surprise. Now, in 2 or 3 weeks, to fill a league that happens between the GT3 Leagues, 2 of the GT3 Leagues, happens. The bad news, I won't be commentating on Xbox One for the filler league, unfortunately. People may be thinking, why are you not commentating? Because here is a surprise. I will be racing in the filler league on PC. It was a really hard decision to make if I was going to commentate auto race, but it's in a category that I absolutely love. I used to do it on Dirt 4, so I was like, I couldn't say no to this. And I'm so excited to compete in it. PC is a little bit more stable, so that's why I chose to do it on PC. The evaluation race is in 2 weeks' time, so I'm a bit nervous for that, but I am really pumped for it. It's going to be exciting. So, if you're racing on PC for the filler league for the Rallycross Lights, I'll be around as well. I'm hyped for it. It's going to be fun. And make sure you do sign up for it as well on PC, Xbox One, or PS4. Sign-ups are open for a couple of weeks now, so I strongly recommend you do that. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be in the snow as well. Well, it's not going to snow, but there will be snow there, so that will make things absolutely tricky, but hey-ho. So, that was my surprise. I hope you like that. But anyway, we still got 1 more week of the GT3s. I will be commentating that, and it will be at Laguna Seca. And thank you guys so much for watching this stream. I've been Just Games 95. And make sure you check out the AOR. What's going on AOR? We've got iRacing, rFactor 2. And we've got F1 2018 on Sunday as well. So make sure you check it out. For Project CARS 2 on GT3, we will see you same time, same place, next Wednesday at 8 PM. Good night, and have a good rest of your week, guys.